What's up, Xdefiant fans? It is Preach as always. So today's video is going to be all about how to preload Xdefiant because you can officially preload the game tomorrow on Thursday, May 16th at 10 a.m. Pacific time, 1 p.m. Eastern time here in the United States. So since we're going to be able to do that, I want to make a video about it telling you guys what you need to do in case you don't know. Before we jump into it though, you guys already know what to do. If you like this video, smash that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new here, and turn the bell notifications on if you want to know every time I post a new video. So how to preload the game. On PC, you're going to have to head over to the Ubisoft store and download the game from there. So the Ubisoft Connect app or the Ubisoft store on your PC, there is no Steam version of the game. This is important. You cannot get on your Steam account and download Xdefiant. It is through Ubisoft Connect only, so you're going to have to get on that platform to download the game. If you don't have a Ubisoft account, you're going to have to make one and then download the game through Ubisoft Connect. You cannot download it on Steam. I'm going to keep reiterating that. That way you guys know. On PlayStation 5, it is a little bit more simple. You're just going to head to the PlayStation Store, search up Xdefiant, and simply download it. Since the game is free to play, there's no need to pre-order or do anything like that to be able to access the preload like you would with a paid title. Since it is free, you just go on the store, search up Xdefiant, download the game. Really, Xbox is pretty much the exact same thing, just like the PlayStation. You are going to go on your Xbox Series S or X and go to the store, look up Xdefiant, and just hit download. The same thing, and then it's going to be installed into your game library. Now, I want you guys to keep in mind, this is not on PlayStation 4, and this is not on Xbox One or any of the older platforms. It is on the current gen consoles and PC only. Now, Xdefiant is 65 gigabytes according to the official system requirements, but that is with a recommendation of running it at 1440p or 2160p on high-end PCs. So the download based on your PC and what you're running it as could vary a little bit. 65 gigabytes is not all that much compared to something like Call of Duty, but it is still a good chunk to download. So this is why there is a chance to preload the game starting tomorrow on Thursday, so that you are not at launch trying to download the game on top of everybody else. You can go ahead and get it started now, and no matter how long it takes, you should have it done before May 21st on Tuesday when the game comes out to grind. The other thing that I want to talk about today is the factions. They have gone on X or Twitter and actually put out details about all of the factions and the abilities that we're going to have in the game at launch. So I want to go over those today with you. The first faction is the Cleaners or the Pyrotechnicians. So with these guys, their passive ability is incendiary rounds. Incendiary ammo inflicts extra burn damage but decreases weapon range. Their ultra ability is the Purifier. A flamethrower ensures enemies are thoroughly sterilized. That's funny. Their other ability is an incinerator drone. Napalm delivering drone burns everything in its flight path before exploding. And their final ability is the Firebomb. Detonate a Molotov cocktail causing explosive damage and igniting the area. So that is your Cleaners faction within Xdefiant. The next faction is your Echelon faction, or the Super Spies, as they're called here. And their passive ability is going to be called Low Profile. Your character does not appear on opponent's minimap regardless of actions performed. So this is like Ghost from Call of Duty. Their ultra is sonar goggles, reveal enemies, and hunt them down with Sam Fisher's 5.7 pistol, so you can see where enemies are. Their other ability is Digital Ghillie Suit. This renders the agent nearly invisible. Now, movement and aiming do reduce the invisibility effect. And the last is your Intel Suit. Periodic sonar waves share positions of enemies around you, so your teammate can get the benefit of your sharing the information. That's your Echelon faction. Your next is your Phantoms faction, which is what I've been playing with, the Super Future Soldiers right here. I love this faction. Their passive ability is hardened, so they have increased health across the board within this class, which is awesome. Their ultra ability is called Aegis. Spherical plasma shield combined with a point-blank electro scatter gun for close quarters combat. Their other ability is called the Mag Barrier. It's an electromagnetic barrier that blocks incoming fire from grenades, and you can shoot through that. And then your other ability is the Blitz Shield. Equip a tactical shield, press the melee button for a shield bash. It's basically a riot shield from Call of Duty. I hate it. That's your Phantoms faction in Xdefiant. Your next faction is the Libertad faction. Freedom Fighters is what these guys are. And their passive ability is Espiritu de Libertad. It is the contagious spirit of freedom, and it slowly heals you and your nearby allies. Their ultra is Medico Supremo. Deploy the Medico backpack for a large health and healing boost in a limited area. So you put it out, teammates come in. Their other ability is Biovita Boost, a fortifying wave boost, total health and regen for you and nearby allies. And their last ability is El Remedio, which is throwing a revitalized gas canister that heals friendlies until destroyed or canceled. So they are the healing group. That's Libertad and Xdefiant. And then finally, you have the DedSec, the elite hackers within Xdefiant. And what their passive ability is called Fabricator. After a device is deployed, the Fabricator prints a new one. So you can just keep getting more of your devices. The Ultra is called Lockout. Prevent enemies from using their ability in Ultra in an area of effect, so you affect what the enemies can do. Their next ability is called Hijack. You hack enemy deployed abilities and make them your own. That's pretty sick, isn't it? Their last is called the Spider Bot. Deploys a Spider Bot that will target and stun the nearest foe via a face hug. It's crazy. I've had it happen to me. So that is your factions within Xdefiant, and that is how you preload the game. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. It gave you the info you need. If it did, smash that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new here, and turn those bell notifications on if you want to know every time I post a new video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Preach out.